Good morning, everyone. I'm Jen Houston, owner of the Artsy Fartsy Gallery. I'm a full-time independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Canmore, Alberta, Canada. Welcome to Fun Friday. Today I'm going to have a fun little project for us because it's Fun Friday. It may be familiar to you. You may have done this in the past. However, let's kind of get this technique out again, and it's kind of fun, and I think it worked really well with this beautiful Celebrate Sunflower bundle. Here it is. So this is my feature of the week this week, Celebrate Sunflowers. So the bundle means that you get the stamp set as well as the coordinating dies, which are beautiful, as you've seen this week. And so if you purchase this with me, of course, then I'm going to give you 2 entries into my birthday draw, which I'm giving away 46 things to all the people who place an order with me this month. So you'll get 2 entries as opposed to just 1. Yay! 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 So contact me if that interests you, if you're wanting to place an order with me. The technique today, the tile technique. What do you think? So here's my example. And I thought, okay, let's make some fun backgrounds. I have yet to do this online. Hello, everybody. Thanks for popping on and saying hello. I appreciate that. I'm just wanting to get my face here so you can see. This one. So if I've never met you, tell me a little bit about yourself. Tell me where you're from. Are you a paper crafter? Are you a scrapbooker? Are you just popping in just because, you know, you were flipping through Facebook and there I was. But I know that lots of the ladies on here are great people, and so if you are looking for friendships, this is the place to be. So this was my card that I created quickly this morning. Lots of fun. And then it would look just fine the way it was, but I thought, no, let's jazz it up and make it into the tile technique. So that's what we're going to work on today. I'm still thinking about placing some kind of border, if you will. Not a border. Like a label. I don't know. We shall see. Okay, so now I need your help because I just couldn't decide. This one I used Crumb Cake Night of Navy, that beautiful timeless texture, or no, in good taste, DSP, as well as, I don't know if you can see this, but this was also pattern paper. Of course, I don't have any example of it here. Anyways. So this piece that I stamped all over is actually pattern paper. I know. So Gina, this reminds me of you because I know you do a lot of fun, your own designer series paper. And so I thought, let's just do this. Let's do this. Okay, so here are my color combos. I just could not decide. So you're going to have to help me here. I can't do them all, but I will do them all at some point, but on video I think it'd be too hard to, because they do take a little bit of time, as you'll see. Okay, so we'll say 1, 2, or 3. Which color combo do you think we should work on? Pardon me. So I'll wait for your answers and see which one's the most popular. 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, 3. Two, blue, yeah. 2, 1. Okay. 3. 1. Okay. Okay, so we've got ties for this one, so somebody's gonna have to chime in. Good old Lisa Harden picks the one that nobody picks. 2. Okay, Kathy, I think you are the tiebreaker. Let me count. Let me just check. 1, 2, 3, 4 for this one. 1, 2, 2 for this one, and Lisa Harden for this one. So blue it is. Okay, let's go with this one. I love this combo. This is so me, right? It was just calm and cool, and yeah. So here's what the measurements are for this kind of card. They're all basically very similar. Oh, Lisa. We're going to use Sahara Sand, the regular card-based measurement, which are 8.5 by 5.5. And I just fold it in half like a little book. This Whisper White piece is measuring at 4 by 5.25. I am using this beautiful Misty Moonlight. I love it. It's just such a beautiful color. I'm really considering painting my walls this color. I absolutely love it. But this is measuring at 3 3/4 by 5. And then I'm using Designer Series paper, but in the past I have just used Whisper White. But we're kind of, we're going to make it fun. So whatever DSP you choose, that is measuring at, oh, where's my paper? 3 3/8 by 4.5. Okay? You actually love to, yeah, have to play for the underdog, right? Okay. So if you're not familiar, this is the stamp set. We're going to play with this, leaves. You know what? I haven't even got those out. So we should give that some love, just like Lisa, gave number 3 some love. This was the last little chunk that I haven't played with all week. So let's get that one out. Just gonna put it up on a block so we're ready to roll. The dies are pretty cool too. And as you can see, I had one left over from the cards that I had made throughout this week. And so we're going to actually do some sponging onto here. And let's go in with, what colors should we mix in with this? Let me think. Seaside Spray? Maybe. I need a hit of some other color though. Seaside Spray would look pretty. What about Just Jade? It's almost got a little bit of pink in it. I think that's too much. I'm going to get out my Misty Moonlight. Oh, I'm going to drop everything while I'm at it. What a terracotta tile might be too into. Ooh, pretty. Pretty. Let me get Sahara Sand for sure. Do we need a hit of yellow? I was going to go pink, but no. No for Bumblebee. What about, I'm not loving the yellows. Let's go with, what's our Cocoa look like? Maybe. You're loving this DSP too? I know, right? Could work. Petal Pink's got that. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Okay. I love when you're just, yep, that's it. Okay, so I'm going to play around with these colors. We've got Terracotta Tile, Petal Pink, Sahara Sand, Misty Moonlight, and Seaside Spray. Da, 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 da. There we go. So what I do is I kind of start off with kind of a lighter color and build up. That's kind of how I do things. All right, so my first step is going to be to take the, like I had here, my little piece, and I'm going to use Petal Pink, I think. So I'm going to use a dauber. These come in little 5 packs. one of my favorite coloring tools. And I'm just going to use this as a template, basically, just to kind of sponge on some color. So basically it's going to leave that little portion that's the mask untouched. Make sure you don't forget about the center there. And you can always go in darker, but you know, have a little peek and see what you think. Okay, let's go over, let's do a big one right here. Okay. So how is everyone's Friday treating them so far? Hello, hello everyone that's popping on. It's great to see you. Happy Friday. We are going to make make our own DSP, and then we're going to use the tile technique to kind of put it onto our card. And as you can see, I'm using some designer series paper that In Good Taste. What's it called? Yes, I think so. To me, it just it doesn't suit its name. In Good Taste, or anyways, nobody asked me, so it's all good. And like I say, you don't forget the center. You can always go back with more, but you can't take off, so just take a peek. What do you think? I think that's enough. Yeah. So it's just got that faint piece in the background, right? Of, you know, this pattern, if you will. All right. So I think I'm going to stop there. You can always go back and add more. First off, though, I do want to add kind of some Sahara sand all the way around the outside. Gray granite, so this must be Sahara sand. You stopped working at 5 yesterday and then went to bed. Oh sheesh, you're tired as usual. Yes, yesterday was a tough one for me. It was exhausting. After cleaning my room, that pooped me out. And then we had a big condo meeting via Zoom. They have to redo all the condo rules, or condo documents. They haven't been done since, I forget when, 2003. So it's about time. So I'm just kind of antiquing it a little bit by adding some darkness to it, if you will. All right, let's go in with let's take our Sahara sand and add in some of these sunflowers. So I'm just going to check and see what I think. So there's a full strength. What would a second one look like? What would a third one look like? I think I'm going to do this one, the third, just because, like I've said before, you can always go back and add in a few more later, or make some darker ones, but you can't take away yeah, I think I will stop there. Maybe one more. Okay, right there. Okay, so we're just kind of adding kind of things to our paper just to make it fun. Like, putting a bunch of designs in the background, if you will. Let's go with some seaside spray. How about some leaves? There again, I'm going to test this out. What do we think? I think I'm going to go second. I like that little hit of blue. It just kind of calms the browns and the oranges down. I think I need one in here. There we go. Okay. How about we take the thanks and I'm going to go, no. Let's go in with Petal Pink because we haven't really stamped with it yet. Let's go in with this thanks a bunch. That's one of the sayings that is in this bundle. And let's just stamp it up the side. Full strength, go. Just add a little something. And let's go up here. Let's just do the word thanks. Like so. What are you thinking? Does it look a little bizarre for you? A little out there? Okay, let's add in some, remember these two little leaves that I haven't given any love to yet? I didn't even put the back on yet. Let's go with terracotta tile. Now let's just have a look. I'm gonna go full strength. So. Let's go like this. Leave one over on the little piece. Doesn't have to be the whole one. Okay. What do you think so far? Anybody scared? Okay, so now what I want to do is add in our sunflower. I think that's enough in the background for the moment. I may go back and do a whole lot more. Don't know yet. We'll see. I'm going to use that Misty Moonlight. Notice I'm not using yellows. No yellow. Let's make some fun, different colored sunflowers. All right, I like to put this crooked kind of one on the bottom. All right, here I'm gonna go, and I'm just hanging off the right-hand side a little. Just gonna give it a good squish and let it sit there for a second, just because I want it super duper 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 bright. Okay, what do you think? Pretty. You could almost put one right here, but no, because I want to put sayings here. But, oh, I like it, so pretty. All right, now I'm going to get out some Stampin' Blends because let's highlight some of these little portions here. I want to get out soft or chunky. I think I'm going to use my Petal Pink. Where's the other dark version? I don't know. I had it here. Probably put it away in the wrong spot. Sure did. Okay, there we go. I don't have Misty Moonlight yet. So I think I'm gonna just use Night of Navy. And terracotta tile is basically the dark Calypso Coral, kind of all blends well together. Now, should we go, what do you think about this? Should we go dark, like terracotta tile dark oranges for this? What do you think? I hadn't thought of that before, but that would help color this little chunk in, which I shouldn't have stamped there because I knew that my flower was going there. But Yes, let's do it. I'm going to start off with the light Calypso Coral, just because, like I've said, you can always build up. And so my main goal is going to be to kind of make some shadows closest to the center, as well as kind of close to the inside of petals and the outside where there would be a shadow. Oops. Kind of went outside the line there. Let's just fix that in there. Has anyone ever tried kind of just stamping all over randomly like this? It's one of my favorite things to do, but I often think it's way out there, and I don't know if people would like to do that or not. I don't know. Sorry, I'm concentrating. She's quiet. Okay. Definitely not dark enough for my liking, but it's added in some little bit of color. Okay, I'm going to go in with the dark Calypso Coral. See, there we go. Let's do that all again. With the dark Calypso Coral. I suppose I should be doing a few sections at a time as opposed to kind of all at once. That way we can kind of start doing some blending. Oops, that's good. Okay. You want to make sure you're leaving some white parts. That just, I don't know, allows for definitely the highlights and because really things aren't just a solid color. I'll get my tongue out. Are you still glad you picked this color combo? Oh, you received your happy mail. Awesome. Good, good. I always like hearing that when you receive your package in the mail. I'm horrible about telling people that I received happy mail too. Just get so busy, even though it's like a highlight of your day. Lisa Harden, by the way, sent me this beautiful little gift. Isn't this cute? Little stackable rings. Isn't that adorable? And there again, it was on my list. Thank Lisa Harden for the cute little ring. And yesterday she's like, did you get a package? Like, yes I did, yes I did. It's on my list. It's really, honestly, so many things to do. I also have to do a little showcase because while I was away, lots of people sent such beautiful happy mail. Did you receive any happy mail this week? Hoping I receive yours before Christmas. No, not yet. Oh, but it'll be a surprise. Okay, I think I'm leaving that there. And then I'm going to go with the dark petal pink, add a little more hits of, it's going to be a little more yellowy as opposed to orangey. I really need to add some blue to this, or green even. Needs a little some other something to pop it. What about green? Let's do green. Okay, we're gonna go in here. Let's go over top here. Let's go to here. Color around there. Now let's kind of blend that out. Let's see. If we get blue. And then what about crumb cake? Just to kind of tie it all together. I think I've lost the center. There is the color lifter. White. Need to bring back some highlights. Okay. I still need something. I'm gonna go to burgundy. Just do it. Fun. That's another dimension for sure. I like it. Kind of ties in the blue a little with the purple. It's rich razzleberry, by the way. Nope, light blackberry bliss, pardon me.
some speckles here.
Not liking the center at all. Flicks. Yes, I do want flicks. Let's go in with some green flicks. Because I have green there, but I don't... just a minute. We can make the whole thing pop with the green. Let's go back to this. Let's start off here. So pretty. Okay, green flicks. Let's do it. We don't really have anything green in here. What I was thinking was going around the outside with the green, but let's start off with crumb cake doing that. And then we can always add a little bit of green. This will help those ends of the white ends of the sunflower to pop a little more. It's kind of outlined a little. Almost makes it look like a shadow underneath it, like it's raised up a little bit. So this is dark crumb cake, by the way. Okay, now I'm going to go in with some hits of green, just kind of in those little crevices there. Okay, and then I'm just going to kind of flare this out, I think, a little. With the light crumb cake. Kind of come up, just make everything blend together. Just had an idea. Because white, there's not a whole lot of white on here or anything. The white has kind of disappeared. There's a little bit, but there's, for my liking, there's not enough. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stamp "Thanks a Bunch" in my Misty Moonlight. I hope it works. I'm gonna do this right along the bottom so that if I decide to put a little saying here. I don't know if you can see this, but my little bee, whoopsie, where are you here? There we are. My little bee has a hole in it. The stamp actually has a little hole. See how it has a little hole missing? So I do need to foam stamp it up and say, I think I need to get this fixed. And before I re-ink, I'm just going to put a little thanks there. And let's just go in here. Thanks a bunch. So it's going to be there. Okay. What I thought was to add some white embossing powder. I don't know, but I'm going to dry this with my heat tool just to make sure that I don't have any wet spots. Then let me get those little these little leaves, my Simply Chamois. Let's clean that off, and let's use our Versamark ink. Your friend has the same hole in the bee. Really? Oh, maybe it was meant to be like that? I doubt it. Okay, here we go. We're gonna add it in there. I think I'm going to go one at a time just to make sure I don't have to get embossing powder everywhere. I think that'll add some texture. See? Neat, eh? And then I'm going to do one over here. This way. This way. We can go right over top of that orange leaf. Why not? Just want to make sure it doesn't cover over top of any of my writing. Okay. Go with the heat tool. I'm going to put one there and one down in the corner. Then I'm good. Then I'm happy. Of course, you could use gold. You could use, yeah, I would use gold on these color combos. Okay, I think I want to flick on some purple, more purple. This was the dark. No, this was light. Let's go with dark Blackberry Bliss. I still want to bring back some of this, I don't know. Get out the color lifter again. Let's try. I'll lift some of that back up. It takes a little bit. coming back. Oh my goodness, I'm in love with this. Is this a little far out for you, or is this okay? I kind of want to. Do I do it? Do I do it? Yes, do it. Had to hit a blue there. Okay, I need to stop. That's the trouble with these kind of designs, is like it's hard to know. Okay, you need to stop. All right, let's assemble this. Oh no, we got to do the whole tile feature. All right, so what we do is we're going to do strips of 1 1/8. So horizontal, no, vertical strips of 1 1/8. Snap. Vertical, vertical. Just making sure we got 1 1/8 on both sides. Perfect. I know, it's hard to cut it. And then we're going to go 1 1/8 in this direction as well. So we're going to cut them all into little tiles. So there's that one. It's easier if you keep it in kind of order. So over here, I'm just going to put them in the right order. Otherwise, it's like a puzzle. All the little pieces. Come on. Perfect. So what do you think? Would you ever try this? Or something a little different? It takes a little longer. But it's more of an art piece than just kind of a, here's a craft, right? You're kind of like, you have to think about color, you have to think about you know, balance. Sheesh. You have to think about holding your paper. I could use my mini trimmer for this, couldn't I? And if you didn't get the mini trimmer, it is for sale for demonstrators on the demonstrator order. So, just hint, hint. Anybody have big plans for the weekend? Apparently, it's supposed to be very nice and warm here. So, I don't know what's going to happen for us. I know I have so much to get caught up on already. I've just been back. I just feel like I quickly got back into things and didn't get life back into order or something. I don't know. I'm going to cut something out of this because that's just what I do. Because I know that I'm not going to see this section. I'm going to save myself a little label punch for later. And I'll use my snail tape. Ooh, I just had another thought. You could, oh, did I do it again? It rolls back on itself. This is my second one that it's done that. Okay, let's try another one. Either I'm not holding it right, I'm pressing too hard. It'll be a whole new getting used to this new snail. Not snail. Press and seal. Seal plot. No, what is it called? Press and, no. Stamp and seal. Press and seal, isn't that cling wrap? Like, all right, let's add on. Before I'm gonna do that, before I glue it on, I'm gonna actually glue my tiles to it first, because that way if I wanna add some twine or ribbon or something, then I can tuck that behind before I glue it onto the card base. Okay, so what I'm gonna do first is do all of the edges, the four corners. I'm just going to leave, you know, a little bit of a border around the outside there. So that's my bottom one. And let's go with the top. corner. And the bottom corner. Like so. Okay, next I'm going to fill in these two. So the top, let's go start top down. Ooh, you're going for a hike. Fun. Okay, you never have plans for the weekend. Oh man. Are you a person that just is content? I don't know, I always need something to kind of look forward to. When I used to live in Brandon, my looking forward to would be to get out. To be honest. What's our next trip? Get me out of Brandon. I don't know why. I just felt, I always told people I felt like a caged animal. Just like, when was the next hit of fun? When was the next hit of something? Okay, so I'm just going to touch, I'm not going to totally press that down because I want to make sure that it fits well when I add this piece. Make sure they all are spaced nicely, which I think they are. So then I'll squish them down. Otherwise, you could pull it up and kind of move them around. Okay, now I'm going to go over here. Actually, no, I'm going to go, let's go this direction. Because now we know sort of where it needs to go anyway, so. And maybe that was part of my depression and anxiety. I don't know. Right? You know, motivation when you have depression is low, and you need everything feels blah. So you just need some excitement. So maybe that was part of it. But I know ever since I moved here, I feel like I'm on vacation all the time. So, oh yes, COVID lockdown, yes. Yeah, how quickly I forget. It's horrible. So there we go, there's our neat tile. Okay, let's just have a little look-see here. So that's where it's gonna go on to. Okay, what about adding a hit of ribbon? We could add, that takes up too much. Too much. I don't know. I don't think I want to add a separate banner thing. That's kind of cute though, a jean ribbon. We could do jean and that would calm it down a little tad. I like it. We could do the linen thread. I don't think it would be seen. How about, okay, hang on. I'm gonna go like this. Cut a little extra. What about if we tied a knot with the linen thread, made a little bow. Never done this before, so if it works, great. If it doesn't, we tried, right? Just shorten those little. Okay, I think I like it. Sorry, I'm not even working in the screen. All I did was kind of tie myself a little bow. Cute. Oh, it's got to go this side to balance. And I'm going to tuck this one, I think. Okay, so let's just add our snail. Nope. Stamp and seal. It's a good thing it's got the name on it. You love that polka dot ribbon too. Oh, me too. It it's perfect on so many projects. It absolutely is. I want this a little farther down. Let's see. There. I kind of want to leave this one hanging out. So let's get a glue dot. Man, I'm going creative today. Thinking on the fly. Scary, scary. Love that blue jean ribbon. It's so cute. Okay, and let's just trim these down a little. And like so. Whoops. Anybody know how to not get frays on ribbon? I really don't. I guess don't touch it. Oh, so cute. This is so me. This is so me. Okay, but you know we're missing one thing, right? We could pop this up. Yeah, let's pop it up. We haven't popped anything else up, so we gotta pop something, right? Where are my dimensionals here? I'll use those later. Let's just add some to the ribbon, help hold it down there. Man, my chair is getting squeakier by the day. I'm wild today, I know, right? The torch, I torch the ends with the light. Say what? What do you mean torch the, what? Oh, for the ribbon, really? You don't like set your house on fire? Because you know me, right? And my luck. Really? Alright, that sounds fun. Okay, now to get it centered. Oh, I am in love with this card. Love, love, love. But I want to add, I was going to add pearls, but how about the gold ones? Yeah, right, Pat? It would be totally me too. Do I add pearls? Pearls are me. I think, yes. Metallics, I think, would get lost. Oh, there's a little two pearls. Let's just keep those together then. Apparently they want it to be hanging out together. I think that's good. Love, love, love. Okay, what time do we have? Yes, I've been here an hour. Okay, I'm going to play around with the other ones and see what I can come up with. I'm going to put pictures on my blog later, so you'll have to check back and have a look what I came up with. But look at that. So if you don't like your kind of weird, different designer series paper, like I really didn't know what I was going to use this for. This, yes, maybe. But this side, I don't know. It was tough. So cover over top of it. Cover over top of it. Make some fun stuff. And you can still see some of the outline, which adds a little bit of something. But there we go. Wow. Love it. All right. So if you are interested in getting this beautiful bundle, which as you can see makes all sorts of cards, doesn't have to be sunflowers. I would love to sell that to you. And of course, and I keep forgetting to say this, but it is bonus days with Stampin' Up! And so for every $60 you spend, you get a $6 credit that you can use in August. Hello. You won't be able to give a card like this away. I know, right? You could totally frame it though. Frame it till you're sick of it and then move it on. So yes, celebrating sunflowers. This is our my last day to play with this one. Next week, I'll be playing with a different set. So you want to snag this one while you can. Otherwise, check back tomorrow at, I'm going to say, I think it's 1 o'clock. And I'm going to have the color combo challenge question. So Wildcard Wednesday, we do a bizarre color combo that comes from one of your answers to the question on Saturday. So check back for that at 1 o'clock tomorrow. And then on Sunday, there is Sharing Sunday. So you're allowed to post pictures of all of your creative endeavors throughout the week, which I absolutely love seeing all of your creativity. That's definitely a highlight. And then otherwise, I will see you back here Monday morning, 10 a.m. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody. And if you have any questions or anything, of course, contact me. My email is jenhoustonstamps@gmail.com. Bye, everyone.